There's a lot of things that can drain your battery. Do you even know what those things are? Well, stick with us to the end so you're going to keep your battery at 100%. Well, welcome back, Preneurs. We have 9 points that I'm going to give to you to keep your battery at 100%. Again, stick with us to the end so you can make sure your 2022 walking into it doesn't drain your battery effectively. Let's go right into the first one. The first one is toxic. All right, this could definitely drain your battery. Why? Because maybe you have some toxic people in your life right now that you need to remove. Or maybe it's some people that are friends closest to you. Maybe it's coworkers. Maybe it's just your environment. Or maybe you're doing hobbies or activities that are stealing away from your energy consistently. You need to remove those because those are toxic in your life. Let's go to the next one, struggles. And everyone's going to go through struggles. And the real question for you is, what type of problems are going in your life? And let's understand this, that any problem that you have, there's always a solution to your problem. And if you look for the lesson within those struggles, just understand that God will give you the same test over and over and over again until you pass that test. So don't worry, there's a solution to it and you can pass that test. Next one is trauma. Okay, so what type of trauma maybe you went through in your life right now? Maybe you have PTSD. Maybe you need a therapist to be able to express yourself so you can kind of go through some systems, some different programs, so that you can efficiently be able to walk through again what you went through so it doesn't affect you on a daily living basis. Another big one is being unhealthy. Okay, this is huge, right? Walking into your next year. Why? Because maybe it's the food that you're eating right now. Maybe you should take a list of what you're doing and what you're actually eating at. An easy way to do that is look at your bank statements and saying, where am I spending most of my food? If you look at your credit card statements, they show you what restaurants you're going into and things like that. Is it a lot of fast foods? Is it a lot of breads? Is it a lot of sugars? Is it a lot of maybe things that you're doing outside of that? Maybe it's too much smoking, maybe it's smoking too many cigars, maybe it's too much drinking, over drinking. These are things that will contribute to being unhealthy. Another one is no exercise. How many times a week are you actually getting to the gym, actually making your heart actually move fast so that you can make sure that again you have a lot of energy effectively for yourself? Those are some big ones. Next one is no sleep, zero sleep, right? You must recharge yourself. All right, just like a battery, you have to go recharge yourself the right way. So real question is, what type of sleep are you getting what's called REM, R-E-M? That's the real deep sleep that you need to really make sure that you're recharged effectively so you get enough energy so you can be effective in your day. And there's a couple different things you could take as well. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not telling you should take this, but things that I've done in the past as well, we took things like valerian root, which is a natural herb, or melatonin, you might have heard that as well. But make sure you speak to your doctor if you're having this issue as well with no sleep. Another one is depression. All right, this is a big one. Why? Because most people, they're living too much in the past. I had this issue big time when we were starting our business. And, you know, what happened is I had so much regret because I was like, oh man, I should have did that better. I should have done that better. Oh, I should talk to that person better. Oh, I should have been able to lead this department better. So I used to put myself in depression mode at halftime, which actually didn't make me effective because I'm in a state of depression when I needed to be in a present mode to be able to lead my departments the right way. So this is a big one. And if you are going through this, you just want to make sure that you understand the signs and you're aware of actually when you're about to step into it so that you can make sure that you don't fall into those traps as well. Another big one is worrying. Okay, this is a big one, especially for me. I have an issue with worrying. That's why I probably had no hair. That's why I have a beanie on right now because it gets cold up here really quickly. So energy drainer. I can tell you, you want to lose your energy? Start worrying. All right. It's literally like keeping your apps on your phone on all day without killing them. We call them on your phone. On our iPhone, we have to remove those. If you just leave them on all day, it's going to drain what? Your battery. Worrying will do that too. So control what you can control. Understand what the controllables, understand what you cannot control, and just let God take care of the rest for you. You'll be all right. Another one is self-esteem. All right, and you can see it says low self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem currently right now, it's because probably some of these things that maybe you do not have currently in your life. For example, maybe you have negative affirmations that you keep speaking on yourself. If you're not speaking positively, then you're probably speaking the outside, which is negative, right? And some people say, well, I don't have affirmations I even say on myself every day. But you're speaking to yourself consistently, even in your mind. Even as I'm talking to you right now, you're having a conversation with yourself as I am speaking to you, right? So those affirmations, making sure that it is affirmed to something of the greater of you versus the negative side of you. Next is not reading. What books or audios that you're reading that actually put you in a positive state versus a negative state. Another one is not having a mentor, someone that can see your blind spots. Unless you're the exorcist that can go 360 degrees around, you means you have blind spots. You need a coach to make sure they can see those different things that you cannot see, so they can help you with your self-esteem. And one of the biggest ones for me is not having a positive environment. Do you have a positive environment of people that are like-minded, that gives you positive energy, that gives you fellowship? This is the reason why a lot of people go to church maybe on a Sunday, because it's like-minded individuals that want to fellowship and go to a different place. Maybe a lot of people go to the gym for that reason too, like-minded individuals. Some people go to school for those reasons alone. What are you doing right now that gives you a positive environment to increase this thing called self-esteem? And that brings us to our last one, which is anxiety. Okay, this is a major one, right? Because a lot of people, unfortunately, are living too much in the future now. And that's usually when now anxiety starts to happen. And what I would recommend is having a system to control the understanding of when those flare-ups may happen, so that you can make sure, again, that you again don't fall in the trap similar to what the depression as well. So either all of us that is listening to this is either going to suffering from one of these, you're stressing about one of these, or you're dealing with one of these. And what I can tell you, if you need help with anyone I just talked about that's draining your battery, just ask for help. There's enough resources out there of people that want to help in any one of these 9 I just mentioned right now. And why? Because you're going to need that, because you're going to need a full charge for yourself in your 2022 walking in. So with that being said, Preneurs, hopefully this video added value to you. Go and tag another entrepreneur, another leader that can benefit from these 9 to make sure their battery is fully charged walking into 2022. Go ahead and like and share a comment. Go and let us know again what this video has done for you, if it has done anything, which one was the biggest point for you, which one that maybe we even missed. All right, and make sure as well that you go ahead and click that notification if you haven't already, so you get updated on all the new videos that we'll be posting. We'll see you very soon.